All right, let's go. Let's get into it, y'all. I'm sorry. Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy, the Great Patriot here. DGP back again with another NFL week update. No intro, no really the show. I'm going to get right to it quick and sweet. I didn't have time to edit a nice video for you guys to see the visual aspects, but I mean, if you truly mess with the channel, truly mess with the updates, I got y'all. So this one will be real quick. Quick take on all news. Again, subscribe to your boy, like the video, and check out the description below because as I'm doing this, we're getting ready to do our weekly NFL podcast on my boy KDG channel, and he's also a Packer fan. Let's get into it for all you non-Patriot fans with the news. So let's talk about the main title today. Well, yesterday, I should say. Last night, Donald Trump gave a speech basically slandering all the athletes and especially the NFL players that are taking knees for the national anthem. He called them, he said, "Don't you wish them son of a bitches would, get cut?" And he's calling out the whole NFL. Everybody was in a stir. Twitter was blowing up everything. And I don't get into politics like that. I really don't. But my take on it is that this is exactly what Colin Kaepernick is standing for, y'all. So I'm not going to spend too much time on this because I already know it's controversial. People are going to say this and that. And please, if you disagree with me, again, this is exactly why Colin Kaepernick is kneeling. And I hope that everybody, not just minorities tomorrow when week 3 when you're seeing this, I hope every player is able to demonstrate, do something, because we need to make a stand, and it's only going to make a stand. I'm even calling out the Patriots, Tom Brady, Gronk, everybody in the NFL needs to take a stand with these guys because this is what Colin Kaepernick's been protesting. And now that the president has said something about it, he has called basically all the NFL players out. How are you going to react? Because even if you're going to demonstrate not just to support minorities because you have some biased agenda, but what about him calling out just the NFL organization just in general? Every player should be demonstrating tomorrow. Every single one of them. If you disagree with me, go ahead, put in the comment section, but please be respectful, because if you're not respectful, you're calling me different names. And again, I am black, if you guys can't tell. If you call me all this disrespectful stuff, I'm just going to block your comment because I don't have time for it, but I will engage in a nice, healthy discussion. So enough of that. Let's get into the main news real quick. Let's keep it on the NFL side. So the injury report, I know you guys are waiting for it. Cornerback Janoris Jenkins, he's going to be a game-time decision for the Eagles game. Didn't practice all week, been battling that ankle injury, so we'll see how that works out. Also, sorry about that. Also, my phone was just going on. Also, Jordy Nelson, he's going to be progressing. He's going to play tomorrow. Randall Cobb and Mike Daniels is listed as doubtful. Who else we have on the injury report that's really main? Excuse me. We have Orlando Scandrick for the Cowboys. He's limited. They're going to be game time decision, as well as Terrence Williams. Pete Carroll said Jimmy Graham is listed as a questionable game time decision, and Vontae Davis is a wait and see game time decision for him. But it might be finally time that the Colts can, Vontae Davis can actually be able to practice this week. Coming up in the Chicago Bears, Josh Sitton, he is doubtful. I'm not going to talk about the Patriots. Sam Bradford for the second straight week will not be playing, so they will have Case Keenum as their starting quarterback once again. Josh Norman and Jordan Reed listed as questionable, but Josh Norman did tell reporters that he should be ready to go, so we'll see how that works out. Quan Alexander will not play against the Vikings. That's a huge loss for them. And if Brent Grimes and Gerald McCoy are questionable, if they can't play, that's going to be a huge loss as well. TJ Watt has been ruled out for the Steelers for this week against the Bears. Jay Ajayi, Jarvis Landry are listed as questionable, but are expected to play. Melvin Gordon, he is questionable, a game time decision. Jason Verrett is headed to the IR with that knee injury. IR for the second straight year in a row, so it doesn't look good for him. So that's pretty much it for the injury report. Let's get into some more news. Ezekiel Elliott's hearing, his case has been scheduled for October 2nd. The fight, NFL versus Zeke. Who's overusing their power? We'll see how that all works out. I believe that Zeke is actually going to end up getting suspended by playoff time come around. So we'll see how that works out. If I'm Ezekiel Elliott, I'll just hold off on it. Just take the L, bro. Just take these 6 games and get ready for playoff time. So that seems it for the news. Other than what else do we have? That's pretty much it, more so for the news this week. Besides injuries and the whole Donald Trump thing, everything else is pretty minor. If I don't talk about it here again, please check out the channel down below in the description where I will talk more on it. Now let's get into the game of the week, and this might shock a couple people. The game of the week to me is the Seattle Seahawks versus the Tennessee Titans. Now I know, calm down. You see the Atlanta Falcons versus the Detroit Lions at 2-0, both of them. But when I'm looking at the schedule, Tennessee Titans and Seattle Seahawks, the reason why I say this is game of the week because both teams are 1-1, and this game low-key can start where they're going to be in the season. More so the Titans than the Seahawks, but both teams are kind of inconsistent at this point. Tennessee is inconsistent at home. Seattle is inconsistent on the road. So to me, this is the game of the week, 4 or 5. We'll see on how this works out. So Titans, their first key, if I'm them, the Seahawks, you got to protect Russell Wilson. If the offensive line is not protecting him, who is trash at this point, it's probably one of the worst offensive lines in the game, arguably worse than the Giants, you got to do a better job. Russell Wilson, he got hurt last year because he was running for his life. He can't have that this year if they want to beat this Titans team with a Brian Orakpo, with a Jarrell Casey, and a Dick LeBeau-led defense. This defense will bring the blitz, and they're coming for the Seahawks. So the Seattle Seahawks has to be able to protect Russell Wilson. Key number 2 is that the Titans, Marcus Mariota, is going to have to stay consistent when he gets to the red zone. He has not, I think, thrown an interception at all when he's been in the red zone so far in these past 16 games. But when he gets in the red zone, you know, the Seahawks are bend but don't break defense. I'm going to need Marcus Mariota. He's going to have to convert those situations when we get into the red zone. And third of all, I'm going to see who's going to win the special teams battle, because that, to me, might decide the victory. Again, both of these teams are inconsistent, so the special teams battle is what I think is going to win this game, actually. So who's going to have the better special teams? So recap for the the keys for this game of the week, in my opinion. You got protect Russell Wilson for the Seahawks. You have, can you convert in the red zone for touchdowns for Marcus Mariota? And then who's going to win the special teams battle? I feel like a special teams play is going to be the difference in this game. Again, both teams inconsistent at home. In terms of the Titans, inconsistent at home. Seahawks inconsistent on the road. I don't know who I'm going with now. It's a 50-50 chance, really. Like, it's really realistic chance. But again, that's it for the news. If you have any other questions, anything you want me to talk about, please let me know in the comment section below, and I will talk about it, man. But that's going to be it for the video. Like, subscribe, comment. Thank you for those who have stayed tuned. Catch you next time, y'all. Peace.